What's going on, Knuckleheads? GCam Gaming here with another LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed video for you. And it is Christmas Eve. And these events are just my size. Holy smokes, the new dev team actually got some points in my book today. They really came through for us and they shocked us. They were obviously working on something. I don't know why they couldn't tell us this before. I guess they wanted a lot of people to leave the game for some reason. Big mistake on their part, but seriously, they just redid the Alumni Days Basil event and paired it with this Allstar event. We finally get to look at Allstar events. I want to take a look at the new brick pace, which I hope is now the brick pace. Honestly, I think they did the brick pace exactly how I've been telling them to do the brick pace for a long time, right? And they finally did it. And I also really like the All-Star events, the Goth Kids. And then we'll kind of take a look at what I'll be using for my Goth Kids event too. Let's take a look. Alumni Days is completely changed. One map, 4 hard nodes. A Basil hard node, a Yorick hard node, a Spooky Girl hard node, and a Ghost hard node. 7-star Ghost is here, right? You now have a hard node to farm Ghosts, this master figure, which, man, this could be a precedent of master figures now also getting a hard node in the brick pace. Look out for that Master Wu / Primo and possibly Slimer. Wow, I absolutely love the premise of this, right? Like, let's take a look. This is the early adopters, right? Hey, there's 3 different things to farm. They each get a 10 attempt hard node and they each have their own map. This is what you guys wanted, right? No, old dev team, and that's why you guys are not in the game anymore. New dev team. Big props up to you. You actually listened to something that people were saying. Hey, why don't you give us one map similar to the DigiJ event, right? With multiple hard nodes on that map that I could farm those different figures, right? It would have been cool to have like, okay, 2 Ghosts, 2 Basils. But honestly, I love the idea that I can farm Yorick. I'm going to farm Yorick. I'm excited to farm Yorick out of this, right? Spooky Girl, little more accessibility. Probably wouldn't farm her through this avenue, but the option's there, and I love that they give that for people who are a little more impatient, right? Or people who might really just want Spooky Girl and don't want to go that guild currency route. Basil, my Basil's 5 stars. You know I'm trying to get him to 7, but you know what? I'm gonna be farming Ghosts from this brick pace. You know it. And hopefully the Ghost event. So I might just try to get like 150 Ghost tiles. I don't know if they're gonna put out a 7th node for the master event. I know there's a 6th. I kind of farmed my Quincy up to 7-star and my Commander Cold because I really want to get that 6-star Ghost, but now 7-star Ghost is available. So you can actually get your Spooky team up. I love that it's, hey, let's get your Spooky team up, not just through the event store, through some hard nodes on here. It kind of, okay, I'm gonna hear it in the comment sections. Well, now there's only one Basil hard node, and his Basil's gonna be a little bit harder to farm. I don't know what the prices are in the event store. You know, they might have put the prices down, but hey, they gave us Ghost, and honestly, and they gave us Yorick. So these are units that I really wanted to farm up anyway. Unfortunately, I only have 600 gems, so I'm probably not gonna be going in on this, but I'm gonna, you know, put some time and effort into it. And then you have, bam, Spooky tag only. Apparently there's no star requirement. 5 hard nodes, right, with some awesome rewards. It looks like, I'm going to say you probably can't farm these, but I'm not sure. 3 of these give you Willa tiles as a reward. I don't know how many Willa tiles, but hey, this makes farming Willa a heck of a lot easier. And if these are farmable nodes running congruently with the brick pace, then, I mean, it doesn't look like it, but it could be. Then we could be talking about something really cool here, a way to farm Willa. And you know what? I have so much confidence in this new dev team. I know they are putting Willa in the event store, right? So honestly, if you don't have your spooky team up and like people are complaining like, oh, there's not enough time to get our spooky up. Well, here you go. Here you go. Let's take a look at what spooky I have and what I would suggest using. Right, obviously, I have Willa. I'm going to be using her for that to try to get more nodes. Ghost, I consider Ghost probably the easiest to get spooky figure because of how easily accessible space is. So I'm going to run the top 5 you see right down there. No spooky girl, no zombie. I absolutely refuse to farm zombie. I literally hate that unit, and I would hope that he dies, but he's already dead. Yorick, I like. I liked Yorick initially. They nerfed him right before his release, but honestly, I do have a fair amount of tiles for him already. I might do a little bit of brick space farming. I'm not sure yet. I do love Basil. I'm probably gonna at least get him to 6-star through this brick pace. Downside is I'm not going to get him to 7, but it looks like everything is going to become more and more farmable in these brick pace events. Now, some people might see that as a downside, like, oh man, like I was getting so many Yeti tiles, and now I have to farm. There's only going to be 1 Yeti hard node possibly, or I was getting a Basil didn't have a great drop rate. But same thing with DigiJ. I like this better. It would have been better if there was 2 Basil nodes and the Yorick and the Spooky Girl. I'm not going to complain about the Ghost node though. I think it is a little strange to put a Master Event figure in there, but I'm okay with it. And that means that in Ghostbusters, Beckman and Ray are probably getting nodes too, and possibly even Slimer is getting a node. But it's probably just going to be the 4 and the set. Who knows what they're going to do with that, but they do have to fix it. But I'm excited. Big ups. Merry Christmas. Thanks, dev team. We really appreciate you doing this for us. Hey, I've been very critical of you guys, but you did something good here. I'm going to give you 2 thumbs up, 2 knuckles up. Well, that's pretty much all I got for you today, Knuckleheads. Please remember to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, ding that little bell for some notifications, and as always, remember to knuckle